There are a lot of racing teams based in and outside of Indianapolis, and one of them is Conquest Racing, founded in the mid to late 90s by Éric Bachelart, who had a racing history of his own. It's now grown into a pretty impressive organization that looks after more than 30 cars, including an IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship competitor, the number 34 GTD class Ferrari. Let's go inside and talk to Éric, learn about the history of the team and what it takes to run a racing organization at this scale. Well, Éric, what a better place to start the shop tour than in front of part of the trophy wall. I know we have more upstairs, but let's take a look right up top here. We'll get to the big shiny one in the middle in a second, because I know that one's special to you. But yes. A lot of your trophies from 2024, a couple of your wins, and I know you've got another one from 2025 in your third place finish at Road America on the way. But just talk me through why this is a nice part for people to see right when they walk into the Conquest shop.
Yeah, so this will represent pretty much 30 years of existence of our racing team. Obviously, right now we are very much focused on the GTD program. So yeah, we had a pretty good year last year for first year. That included a win in the GTD Pro in Road America, a third in Daytona, and also a win at the Petit Le Mans at the end of the year. So good year last year. Something also in LMP3. We were there for quite some time, a few years. And then this will represent LMP2, 2012 American Le Mans Series. That was a really good year, lots of success. Yeah, and this one that I put in the middle, so this is pretty much everything started. I was the Indianapolis champion in 1991. And yeah, so that was a long time ago. I came in the US for the first time in 1990, and happy to be here.
Let's go inside, take a look, and kind of go through the history of the program and what makes this place special. And I think this is a pretty special room to start in.
Yes.
I know you're between races. Conquest is a big organization. You're looking after more than 30 cars at the moment between Ferrari Challenge and the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship with your GTD program.
Yes.
A lot of Ferrari Challenge cars in here. And I know you're between races. You got back from Laguna Seca. You're heading out to another event here. We've got the Battle on the Bricks coming up. So you have the truck loaded up for that, but we still have a whole host of Ferrari Challenge cars here in the shop bay.
Yeah, so basically we were in Laguna Seca last weekend, and the trucks are on their way back from there, so they're not back yet. Yeah, we started the Ferrari Challenge about 9 years ago, and we've been very fortunate because we started with one car. We managed to win the first championship, and then from there we've been growing a fair amount. We are working now with 10 different dealerships. They keep on feeding drivers to us. So yeah, we have with Ferrari Challenge, we're about 25, 26 cars right now that we're taking care of. So this is our GTD shop. So we actually have 4 chassis right now. We have 3 for the GTD program. This is the car that's going to participate this weekend, you know, in the race. So we're ready to go, ready to load it. And then we have 2 spare cars for the GTD program. And we have another chassis that we're not sure yet what we're going to do with it. We might use it for competition GT. First, we were in the building that is now busy by Oreca. It was too small, and that building actually I managed to convince, you know, the owners to sell it to us. It was a carbon shop building, so we did a good amount of remodeling into this building to bring it at pretty good standards. So yeah, we start to take these boxes now because we are going to be ready to go for the World Final in Mugello with the Ferrari Challenge. So, you know, this is flying case. So over here, you know, the good thing with Ferrari Challenge, you know, we have a fair amount of accidents. And so we have the potential to repair the car completely ourselves. Of course, we have the tire wall over here, lot of wheels to handle with all the cars we have. We have a little fab room here, so we're also repairing gearbox, working on shocks and dyno the shocks, make sure everything is good here.
This is where a lot of the magic happens. As a racing team, obviously you have accidents, you have on-track incidents here and there, and things that need repair.
Yes.
How important is it to be able to do some of that fabrication and repair work yourself, all under the same roof, and not have to send a chassis out for repair?
Oh, it's big. You know, it really reduced the turnaround, you know, for the repairs. We also got well organized because we build a lot of jigs as well. So when there is an accident, you know, we can do really quality work because we have the jigs. We do all the time with that. So yeah, that goes really well. Same thing on the bodywork. So yeah, our guys here that there's some nostalgia about the IndyCar. So you know, this is the doors he put for his pin booth, you know, and yeah. So the turnaround to repair cars is really good. So that's a big plus. You know, with the amount of cars we have to be organized that way.
So we've done a lot of looking around at some of the harder surfaces where cars are stored, people are working on cars, but a big part of a racing team and an operation are the people working behind the scenes. They may not be driving the cars or the transporters or wrenching on the cars, but they're all part of the operation side.
Yes.
And of course, we promised more trophies, and here they are from the Ferrari Challenge side. Yeah. But talk us through this part of the shop and what goes on here and why this is an important part of the Conquest operation
Yeah,
team.
so obviously we have the accounting, so we have a full-time accountant. And then we have my daughter, Emily, joined me about 2 years ago. She is taking care of all the clients.
Hi.
Yeah, she's taking care of all the client services. We have Marie here, so she takes care of all the logistics with all the programs we do. I mean, personally, I'm going to about 25 events a year. You know, between the challenge, the testing, the IMSA races. So there's a lot of people to move. So she's working full-time on the logistics side. We have a full-time assistant engineer. He took off, he's working from home this morning. Team manager for GTD is in the shop. He has a nice office. You know, this is Victor Garcia is our team manager for the Freight Challenge. Been working together for a good amount of time. We know each other from again the IndyCar days. He was an Ilmo engineer back in the day. So this is how Victor is here with us. And then here's my office. So with all the different helmets I had over the years. Amazing. Again, I raced about for 15 years.
I think it may be a nice place to end is just kind of looking over the shop you have now. You know,
Yes.
it joined the family a couple years ago.
Yes.
With the new shop. You have a new building across the street. But just
Yes.
let's rewind the clock back to 1996 when you started this whole operation.
Yes.
Did you think it was going to be here now with this many cars, you know, running a full-fledged GT3 program? The trophy cabinet keeps growing. It seems like every weekend, you know, when you were back there in the mid-90s, did you think it would grow to what it is now?
No, at that time I had no idea. You know, it's a process. It's an evolution. So you know, when we came here, you know, I mean, one of the reasons I convinced my wife to come here is because there was an international school. So I said, okay, well, we'll do that. We felt we would come here for a few years, and now we know that this is our home, and you know, we're never going to move from Indianapolis anymore. So I mean, you know, it's been great. I mean, you know, it's not been easy every day, of course, you know, because I mean, you know, 30 years, a lot of things happening in 30 years, you know, I mean, sponsors, you know, I mean, you know, different programs, merging of program, IndyCar merging with Champ Cars, basically Grand Am merging with IMSA. So, you know, there's been a lot of things that to go through. Sometimes I succeed well, sometimes I didn't succeed as well, you know, but, you know, at the end, you have the passion and you have the motivation, and you know, and then yeah, there is always some highs and lows. You know, I mean, everybody's got that in racing pretty much. So yeah, we have some lows as well, and I think that now we are, you know, this program, the Freight Challenge, is a good base, you know, because it's very recurrent with the drivers, and you know, we have drivers that they've been with us for 5-7 years, and then of course, you know, the GTD is more competitive, I would say, and you know, just glad to be able to do that, and this is the 5th year that we're working with Manny Franco as well. So and we owe him quite a lot, you know, to give you this opportunity. So but yeah, beyond that, there was there is friendship as well, you know, that comes part of it. And, you know, again, it has to be a chemistry, you know, with the crew, with the drivers, you know. So, I mean, Daniel Serra is with us right now. I know Daniel for almost 10 years, you know. So this is the, you know, just keep it, you know, always family-oriented, you know, and chemistry.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. It's an incredible shop, a really impressive organization, and best of luck at the Brickyard this weekend.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Watch us this season on NBC and Peacock. Be sure to subscribe to IMSA on YouTube and enjoy our brand new IMSA Endurance Hour podcast. And if you're interested in digital activation in motorsports, visit IMSA.com/partnership.